The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Saloon car, ayy. I love the setup of here actually. It's pretty nice. Look at this place. Amy? Amy, are you here? I've looked around. I don't see her. I think Amy's already gone ahead. It seems she's really excited. Did you need anything from me? Yeah, just a question really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? And he's laughing. Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. I'm making a lot of sets, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along with you? If you don't mind, is it cool if I tag along with you? Oh, of course, sure. Now if I ever need a snack, you got me. Not fair. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum though, just know it's because, where's my learn card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the doctor. The evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. Yeah, vermins. What ye all doing in my saloon? Trying so hard to stay in character, like I'm trying. Knuckles, you're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy must have nosed through and told me all about it. Cough. Enough of that. Yeah, thanks, because I can't keep upset. Wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and... Nope, I have nothing to tell you, either of you. Leave me alone. What? About something. Why take it out on... I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Zio, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Yeah, it looks like he got angry over here. Couldn't beat the game and destroyed it. Right, let's do this. Clearly, we won't be able to give the game's Super Monkey Ball a try. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damage looked more to be caused from punches. Who could have done that? The stare. What are you two looking at me for? Mass arcades added to your inventory. Okay. Something's always hiding in trash. Let's see. Sadly, this one is empty as well. Starting to think your theory of something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. Only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Ha! Ha! I think Tails is ignoring me. What is it? Is this a few used cups? Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles is really thirsty. So this one has lipstick on the rim. Not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else must have been here. We should log this. These cups are added to inventory. I think we found enough evidence or clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. Let's talk to him. I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Did you just adjust your hat so that we can see it a bit better? I said leave! Knuckles, Zio and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off, you're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. It is? We have evidence too. We do? Leo, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? The arcade machine, huh? What makes you think I touched it? Think! Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh! Whoa! Whoa! You see, we had no argument here. You were weak. Ouch! Yo, let's follow that train of thought again. It saw me? It saw. It's gonna take me a couple. I can't really tell like where my character is, you know? There you go. Hey, I follow that train of thought really good. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because you can use it for a game. The arcade is covered in punches. Your hair was found at the scene. Oh, your hair was found at the scene. Hair? You mean fur? Fur? You mean doesn't matter because it seems I'm wrong here. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because it's covered in punches. Okay, I thought like I could be funny. It's covered in punches. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed a punching bag and none were available to me. It's a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you? I'm on it, Zio. Distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. Are we gonna fight or something? What the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. The arcade machine is fixed. No. Don't look at the scores. Quick, look at the scores. I'm pulling it up now. Oh no, Knuckle. Vector, toast, apple, bread, candy. Okay, what does this tell us? Nothing, obviously. Tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. Picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score, and Vector beat you. And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here now. Yeah, because Vector didn't have lipstick on, so just being like, oh, there's 3 cups. I don't even one had lipstick on it. Wow! 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 Hey, dum 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 dum. Unstoppable. Azia, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? This. No! I thought it was strange there was more than 1 cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game from Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks and playing arcade. It's not like... I wasn't... don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. It's as you say, Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure out the game, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in, honestly. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story, an alibi. I already told abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Rogue was in here too. Not worth mentioning. He searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game and left. Agnostic that one. But you offered her a drink apparently? Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you too relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Victor visited to play games, Will couldn't find something and left, and then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list doesn't make sense. Dude, can you take a look one more time? An odd name on the high score list. What is Tails talking about? Oh, how do I... Bare knuckle, toast, apple, bread, bagel candy. Untamed? This one? All the other names have a food theme, but this one... Yeah, I was gonna say it, so I'm going, who here goes by Alton? You may not know, Zio, but there is someone here that goes by the title The Ultimate Life Form. Oh, there's really someone here that goes by that? Is that our friend Shadow? Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Victor and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. Shadow was here too. He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and to not open it for anyone, and then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key too. That's right, the conductor gave her the special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors, and what was Rogue searching for? I don't know. They didn't tell me, even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough. The library is the next cart. I'll open the door. I'll open the lock for you. If whoever knocked out Sonic and Earwolf for me, Detective Tails and Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Zia. Let's head to the library. On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Zia, coming. Ready to mosey down to the next cart? No way, dang nabbit. You got it, partner. Onwards. Hang in there. Library car. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. That's Amy talking. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, Espo and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you. Vector seems to have more guests. We seem to have more guests. Amy, there you are. Want to join us to find clues? Flatter, but at pace you two are going, Sonic's murder will never get found. Oh, she's confident. She must have something up her sleeve. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? Oh, it has like a birthday cake and everything on it. That's cute. The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing looking mighty suspicious, I say? I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. End that real quick. And, just making sure things go well. Here to ask if anyone's hungry. Things aren't going great. Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murderer. There was a murder! Well, I mean, besides that. Besides murder? Murder. Ah, my social skills, non-existent. I'm Vector, the butler, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. Am I supposed to poet? Ah, poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader, meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of poses. Prose. Can I hear some? Sure, Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 la. Dee 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 dee. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Zio and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained it to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rogue, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic and all passed through this library car. Okay. Right here, right? Where Amy told me and Espo to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. What's this part right here? Yep. Okay, and this is supposed to be Rogue, I think. Rogue and I forget the princess name. And then this is Sonic. And then Shadow. Yep. Where was Rogue? What happened to see? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup with the saloon car. Rogue came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rogue left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at the Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves following us, but we got through it alright. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. Oh yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espo couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too. Thanks, guys. Their alibis seem solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What if we're looking for this evidence can provide clues what they're saying is true? We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espo was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rug pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. He's always hiding the trash can. Let's check. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. I really thought there'd be something in there. Theo, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we'll find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Dude, you're pretty unconvinced, but I like it. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Ooh, but sure. There's a travel destination ideas here. Amusement parks, taverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Wait, look at this. There's a couple maps here. Seems to be a map of the library card. The books are organized by genre. Are listed there. I have a good overhead map. Let's take it. So we take this brochure about a cave too? Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Hang in there. Dark hands, usually from a tree. I really need it. This little chaos hanging out, refusing to use his wings to fly safely because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chaos can stick to his principles and find STEM, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster, right? A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some countries. There's a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Food makes everything worth it. Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about going to Magnolia if you ever been there. I have actually. If you ever visiting to be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. I'll tell you everything about the area and what makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. Scoop knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? This bright red book. Oh yuck. The reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. I may not be wrong. Whoa, I wish I could stop and look at these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through the books, titles excitedly. Like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out of the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetic order, but this one. The Mirage Express Manual. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe. But it is interesting. Make a note of this. Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Alright. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat clever lever before getting on the train. He actually tried to bring a knife on the train. I'm a man of autistic tales without a knife. I'm just a stuff in a ketchup stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'll definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Alright, we really think that he could win. I'm gonna ask, fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about space? How about a poem about trace? A poem about space. I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped my vase from my embrace. My antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? Start investigating, interrogating, my gosh. I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a little bit more? Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, this? Oh, let's take a pause and sit for a second. These are very comfortable. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Dude, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murderer, remember? Been a murder. If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time? How many rings we have, dude? We walked through the library card before going into the saloon. Dado left the library card. He locked this door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. So we take note of it? Yeah, I do believe he should. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate us and find out what happened. Okay. Fancy poem? No. So you don't believe us, hey? Not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Z and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espo really was reading into the library card. Then we'll start with you. Why do you leave the library card to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. It seems to line up with the information we gathered. And that brings our attention to you, Espo. Vogue entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once Espo starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Theo, could you help me out? What do you think? This book. A manual? You think Espo was reading the instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Think. Sleep. No, I don't like this. Oh, wow. Fair. Wow. There are books scattered around the floor sore, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetic order. Ah, except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. And you're gonna be that obsessive with books, but you can't put it back in the right spot? Lack of attention to detail is normally like you. Okay, so I was gonna say it's normally not like him. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle it myself. Apologies, Esper. Can't take it from anywhere. I was reading the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'll have to ask you a few questions about the manual. You, if you don't mind. Can you ask Expo some questions about the manual? Flip the page and ask away. He quiz him about the manual to prove he's read. Okay, this page said quiz him on. Let's do page 362. Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. Remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself? Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought into the train, ensuring passenger safety. It's like that's what I ace that question, Zio. Hit him with another one. Okay, which page do I choose? 89. What is the Mirage Express cancellation policy? No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65. See, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Zio. Let's see if it's so can go for 3 for 3. Okay. Let's do 16. What was implemented to support the conductor's duties and ease the general train? Any intelligible data crosses the system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its duties and capabilities without the conductor's presence. Now did I pass your little test? Yes. Totally, it's why you were able to retain all this information so quickly. The poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'll be writing that. You clearly read that manual. These answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. The answer on my question so calmly, that's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitude. In fact, I was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to sustain. Hard to sustain it despite me. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can. Is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Yeah, because Sato came through here. Rogue came in here. Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. And we have evidence to back it up. Leo? Put me on the spot because you think you should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who has Sato's locked. Please pray tell what this has to do with anything. Let's get our argument ready. Well, clearly Sato was here, so Sato had to see you. Unless you weren't here when Sato was here. Oh, God. I see that spike until it's too late. Stop. Oh, I got like, oh my gosh, so many rings though. I love it. But it's great, we did it. I had to walk through the library card to get the saloon car where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't that high score long. It wasn't high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Crocs are natural gamers. I need to get a pair of Crocs so that I can be a natural gamer. I don't enter the library car, but he mentioned nothing about Sato's return. He only mentioned that Vector came back. When Sato left Knuckles and Vector in his saloon car, Espel was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. You know, Sato had to walk back to the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Sato and Espel didn't notice one another on Sato's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book. I didn't notice Sato. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, it's you. Desperation here, defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if he didn't see Sato returning from the saloon car, lock all the doors, then at the moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espel leave? Sato locked all the doors and no one saw Espel in the saloon car. A mystery, my dear Zio, one that I would love for Espel to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Sato pass back to the library car, honest. Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espel. If you weren't there for Sato to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't it seem right to me? Gus definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Is Espel simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Sato's return to the library car? What should I do? But then if he locks the doors, I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails, I have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow, don't get laid on me. A piece of evidence those Satos and Espel couldn't have seen one another. Library man. Alright, let's look off in order. Okay, it's okay. We got the rings that we need. Oh my god! The library map. Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another. A straight path. If Sato walked down this straight path, there's a way Espel and Sato couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espel have been for Sato to not see him? I'm assuming over here. What is it? Is this like a cell? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon, Espel was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Sato and Espel couldn't have seen one another from this spot, because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Sato could have seen Espel or vice versa. Makes a lot of sense when you never mentioned Sato's return, Espel. Peaceful? There's just no way you could have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. I'm glad you all believe me now. The alibi isn't the most alright. I have no further point. Thank you for answering all the questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis. Another pair of alibis. Yeah, I said pillow. Alright, to me, locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straight itself out at the end. Well, I'm exhausted. Okay, well, I could use a bathe. Now that your work isn't done, I have plenty of questions for Rogue, especially Saddle. Oh, it seems the next door is open. Amy must have opened it past you earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espo. Give them a hick. And if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. Word. Chop, chop, chop. I'll keep my portrait sharp for you both. Murderer is on the loose. While doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock. Why our heroes are in the caboose. Caboose? At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. Come on, Zia, let's see what's next. Come in. You sure you don't want to stay and look at the great books a little longer? The mystery cause. Okay, the investigation continues. Now we got like 2 more cards to go through here. Casino card. Hey, I like how this one looks. I like the colors. The purples, the pinks, the magentas, the blues, the teal. We have a lot. Sadie. Oh, that's what that is. It's like every time I say, oh, this stuff is heavy, let me dump some stuff. It's the previous things that I picked up earlier. Yeah. Oh, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visit every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering around. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you brought the microwave master with you. Oh, please don't let that be my legacy. Gus is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Yeah. Tell them, Rose, we're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. The treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about the treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell them what it is, Rogue. Alright, well, it's a fatbird's cacao egg. Well, that sounds amazing. Please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invitation only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She wrote me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the fat egg is here in this train car locked in this safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rue? Well, why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprint in the library car, with the safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime. That train's blueprint? Please, roll. Let us see it. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the egg. But we're not getting anything without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator. And our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So, you want us to help you steal the egg? Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Her lyric card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Zia, do you have an opinion on this? Stealing is for squares. I think the only square here is you, microwave master. I must admit, that wasn't the coolest thing I've heard someone say. No, my cool, mysterious reputation is crumbling. Alright, I'm in, I'll help. Well, I suppose if Blaze and Zeo are in. Okay, let's get that egg. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan. Oh, breaking it down. Oh boy, what we got ourselves into. Hey, love the drawing skills. Room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access key. Do we attack the guard, bribe the guard, distract the guard? Distract them. Perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Zeo, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems like they don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm gonna be in this casino, my poker face needs to work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Blaze. Think you could distract the guard, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Her voice was so static, I have chills. Joltic? Oh, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Then the claw machine is stuck. Let's see one of the poker chips to the floor. Who puts a claw machine in the casino? Oh. This works great as a distraction. Let's continue the plan. With the guard distracted, Rogue, how will you get the access card? Grab them and fly up to the papers, ask for the card. Pick their pocket. I'll snatch the access card, no problem. The Kyle in the uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent, we can count on you, Rogue. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Zeo, what's your plan? There's a drink without a coaster. Was the security guard over pretend you're Blaze's spouse? Pretend you're Blaze's spouse? Then you'll be marrying into the royal family. What's your heritage? Any war crimes I should know about? Well, you dress far too plain. You would need a complete refasting immediately. You know what? Maybe we should try something else. Oh no, I was all down for it. Let's get me a whole wardrobe change. Interesting, you give up too easily as well. We'll have to work on that. I said we try something else. Carb-tain. Okay. Let's say it's a drink without a coaster. Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse. But despite, I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately. I'm sure of it. Great. And with the guard distracted, we'll head to the elevator. Just like that, we make it to the elevator. Inside, we celebrate dance. Pop open. Sing victory. Celebrate dance. Now that's a proper victory. Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceilings? I fight each of them? Have tails to save them? Tie them in one big knot. Have tails to save them. I should be able to disengage them. I'll just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, tails is taking a while. The arms are tightening their grip. Try and hope they symptomize. Imagine you're not in pain. Pretend there's nothing wrong. Tails managed to do it. Darling, I'm happy to say this. This plan is perfect. Everyone is ready. It's time to execute. Okay, I'm ready. Let's begin. Alright. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up that elevator. Damn, we actually made it here. I knew the plan would go without a hitch. We couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter. Now we can claim our real prize. I have the safe code here. Let's claim the egg. No question, this gotta be the safe with our treasure. Enter in the code and the blueprints to find out, Rogue. On it, sweetheart. Let's see. 23 04 01. Oh wow! Yeah, it's an egg, alright. It's here! Haha! I have it! Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo. Can't be so hasty. Do you truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rogue, spill it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret, because anyone who's opened one of these eggs has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can. All of you will bear witness to its secrets. Rogue, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. Tick, tick, tick. Uh-oh. So it's not really much of a treasure, it's a self-exploding egg. Uh-oh. Rogue, has no one ever lived to tell the secret because each egg is a bomb? I think you're onto something, kid. It sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose the egg now. Dispose of it? After all our hard work? Rogue! Fine, but what do we do? Where do I put this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with a bomb? Twist it. The egg. Smash the egg against the wall. Telltale to cool down with his tails. Let Rogue use the telltale. Finish to see what happens. Quick, put the egg back, Rogue. Okay, fine. It's going back in. Tails, the safe won't lock. The door's staying open. Close the door and twist it. I absolutely am. There must be some weird way to relock the door. There's no other buttons or dials. How are you supposed to... I don't have time to mess with this. Think of something else. Let Tails cool it down with his tail. Smash the egg against the wall. Twist the egg again. Great idea. Nope. Stop. That's clearly not working. Let's think of something else.
A few moments later.
Gotta let it finish second and see what happens. Are you insane? Do you want us to just blow up? We need to dispose of the bombs, yo. This is our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right. Yo, I think you're onto something. Huh? What's right? Put it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just Espo did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. Oh, what did he say? I forget. Installed to assist in keeping the train spotless. Robotic arms on advanced that can perform various tasks and responsible clean up turns. Afterwards, the robotic arms can also detect weapons and explosives. Ah, it's true. Thanks, Tails. Thanks for reminding us that. Thank you for remembering. If a bomb was brought into the train disguised as an egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on. The only person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor. And he certainly wouldn't allow such a thing either. We're out of options. I think we should wait, see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. Freaking something. The egg, it opened. It's hollow, not a bomb at all. We both really were onto something. Phew. My. Well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. Lunch was right, thankfully. Look what's inside. Oh, wow, look at the sparkle. It's so heavy, too. That looks so cute. The final secret to the egg is a kale covered in gems. It's perfect. It's exquisite. It's revolutionary. Is he drooling over his... Though I must admit, it is stunning. It is. I want one. You said no one lived to tell the egg a secret. I wonder why if the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure. A beauty to behold. Maybe they actually died of old age and just kept a secret with them. As much as fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call. Let's go. So is Shadow the murderer? Security guard back at their post. This is the drink posted friend. If you're okay, thank you both for your assistance. The hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I prefer to never do it again. Now, Rogue. Rogue? He's completely observant. What? What is it, darling? About those blueprints. Now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look? Well, I appreciate your assistance. It's as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. Can't take any sweetheart to the end of the sentence to make things better. I don't think there's anything reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Let's get out of your way. Not for now, then. We have a murder mystery to attend. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rogue one of these. He passed through earlier. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. I got a key. Where are you getting all these keys from? Oh wait, what was he? I forget what his title thing was. Had a lot of people mention you, Rogue. We also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked, both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Will do. Come on, Zio, let's head out. Gotcha. So we're gonna play another minigame. Ready to get going? Let's go find Shadow. Alright, that concludes part 2 of the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. The next and hopefully final part 3 will be edited soon and posted. So look out for that. We go to question Shadow in the Lance car and then go to the conductor's room to see who the true murderer is of Sonic. See you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and sub for more. Bye.